thing I want to do is I got to recognize my wife for all the work she's done.
Yes, yes.
I get my dining room back this week. Extra bedroom, I get it back this week. But it's, love you, Gretchen, and thanks for all you did on this. It's a lot of work. I want to thank our guests. A lot of people from out of state here. A lot of states recognize Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky, obviously, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Texas, South Africa. I met her today, yeah, good. And Florida, and it just means so much for y'all to come on this trip to be with Katy and Jared. It means a lot to us, but it really means a lot to them. So there's some good friendships there. So thank y'all for coming. I want to mention some folks in spirit. They're here in spirit. There's my mother, Katy, but she would love this. She would love this. And her baby sister had to leave, but Julia was here. So Mom was always a 10. And I want to mention Grandma. Grandma would be sitting right here beside Jared because she loved Jared. And every time she saw Katy, she said, "You need to get married. Don't let him get away." But she loved Jared. And I want to mention Mary Kelly. I'm so glad I got to meet her and that picnic we had. And I know she's looking down on y'all proud as well. So, and then I want to mention some that are here. My grandpa's here. Raise your hand, Grandpa. Yeah, you. Yeah. And I want to mention Patsy. I'm going to go see her in September. I got to bring her some peaches, so don't let me forget. Okay. And then my dad there. He's the elder of the crowd. He's 91. And that's where I get my good looks from. Right there. That's the place. Jared, I just want to say, Gretchen and myself, we welcome you to the family. Kelly and Pam and Luke, we welcome you, and we look forward to the next journey we have together. So, welcome, Jared. But this is now about Katy, and I didn't know what to think. We all know her accomplishments, and I said, well, I'm going to talk about the stuff that's just brought me the joy, the simple things in life that brought me joy with Katy growing up. I got about 5 or 6 things here, real quick. Katy loved to go to the trash dump with me. She loved to do the recycles, and when she was little, she loved to push the red button on the compactor to press the, and that was a big deal. She loved that. Actually, one day I went without her. It took us 4 hours. She had the biggest meltdown, and it took us a long time to calm her down. But she loved to go to the trash dump. That's just simple things that brought me joy. The daddy-daughter dance. She won the hula hoop contest. You got that CD of Dancing Queen? Sing. That was the only thing. Oh, we sang that song a lot. So that was another big. That was your first big men. Yeah. Everybody knows the music, the piano, the clarinet, and the band. I listen to 2 types of music. I either listen to bluegrass or classical. And the reason I listen to classical, every so often, I'll hear a song that she played on the piano. Oh, and I get excited. I'll start texting her. And I'll call her. I said, "Hey, I got one. You played this." And that just brings so back memories and so much joy. Simple things like that just brings so much joy. And when she practiced the piano, I'd sit in a recliner. I always watched her practice. I sat right beside her, this close to the piano. And she had practiced. And if she messed up, I'd raise my hand. And it was on then. Because she was going to get through that song without me raising my hand. And I know Miss Patsy left, but I told Miss Patsy that's why she was so good, because I made her that way. Share that with your students. Then cotillion, we went to the cotillion. I was a little disappointed. We didn't win the dance-off, but we watched Dancing with the Stars, and we got some good pointers there, crane that head back. We tried, but we had a good time. And the joy we had going to cotillion, we did have fun with that. Camping, I know you mentioned camping, Bailey. We had so much fun just going. We started out in tents, pop up in the travel trailer, board games, just sitting on the beach, having so much fun, just simple stuff. And then the last thing I was mentioning that Katy likes to cook, and I like to cook, and we always share videos and go back and forth, and that just brings so much joy to me. And the good news is we got a lot more simple things in the future ahead of us, and that's what's the beauty of it. So my advice to you two is keep God close to your heart, love one another with all your heart, and keep it simple, and that's going to bring the most joy than anything in the world. I love you. All right, everybody, let's do a toast. Toast to Jared and Katy Anderson. All right.